Hello. So, it's a sunny day out there, and I should probably go out. I will be going out in a moment to do some more things, and part of that will include working at my Wordcraft Assist employment job. But before I go out into this sunny weather and do more of my Wordcraft Assist work, I just wanted to make a contribution to this raging debate about homosexual marriage. Now, so I am a born-again Christian, and I do take great interest in what it says in the Bible. I also have a brain, and I have common sense, although ultimately the Bible overrides common sense, I must say. We've got to go by what God says, and His ways are higher than our ways, and His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. But anyway, I think just some of the things that some Christians say, I think they get things a little bit unbalanced, and so I just want to give a kind of balanced view on this subject of homosexual marriage. Now, it is clear in the Bible that, in my understanding of the Bible, it does seem to be clear that God does not approve of homosexuality. That seems clear. However, it is not the same kind of... I personally would not put homosexuality on the level of some of the other sins like murder, rape, for example. I think there are far worse things, and it does seem to me that Christians sort of elevate homosexuality to like the greatest kind of sin you can commit. It seems like there's a sort of obsession, it seems, like they just go over the top. I mean, would you it says in the Bible that God does not approve of people mixing cotton and wool together or something in Leviticus. Now, I haven't read the whole Bible yet. I've read a good amount of the Bible. Are we going to, there's probably more in there that I could bring, but I think it's a very good example of this. Right? Cotton and wool. Should we make a law that people are not allowed in England to wear cotton and wool together? It says in the Bible we really should not eat pork. Are we going to say from now on it's banned, that no one in England is allowed to eat pork? I don't think we are going to do. I mean, how many Christians are shouting from the rooftops that we must prevent the eating of pork in this country? How many? Not a lot. So, before I go out and enjoy this sunny day, walk to town and meet up with a friend and do some helping of writing, amongst other things, and enjoying this beautiful day, just wanted to say a little bit more and then I'll be gone, and I hope you all have a lovely day. So, so God does not accept homosexuality, that is my understanding. But because He does not accept something does not mean we are to make it illegal, in my opinion. I mean, how far are we going to go with joining together the state and religion? I think at this time, in this country, it is not, I think joining state and religion together is not really the way we're all trying to go, personally. I mean, if we are going to go that way, I think we need to be consistent. So, I mean, personally, I must admit, I am quite for the idea of making laws surrounding the seventh day, Sunday. I think, I don't like the way we've kind of made it permissible to, that the people... Although having said that, as long as I think there's an option still for Christians to opt out, isn't there? Or people of any religion to opt out of working Sundays. I hope that's still there. That should be still there, because that's an important part. It really is an important part of being a Christian. Now, it's one thing to go and force reviews on other people, but we surely have a right to keep our own beliefs and way of our religion going. Now, I don't think it's right the way the government's trying to force people to give up their religious walk and religious beliefs, like they're trying to, saying that vicars should marry homosexuals. That is wrong, I think, to take away their freedom of religion. They cannot, how can they, I don't think it's the end of the world to be forced to marry homosexuals, because they know they're, before God, what they're doing is right in their own mind. They're doing, I think, God would understand in this situation. However, I think ideally we should not, I think it's best not to force vicars to marry homosexuals. That is just a bit too much, and forcing hotel owners who are Christian to have homosexuals in that hotel, I think that's going too far. I think they've got a right to their practice of religion, a right to their religious beliefs. I mean, come on, this is England we're talking about. Surely there should be freedom of religion in England. I mean, this is just going a bit strange. So I suppose I'm very much a libertarian, I suppose one might say. Now finally, so God, this is one or 2 points I want to make here, right? God, if a homosexual becomes a Christian, God will straighten them out. Now, no pun is intended there. I think it's pretty good what I just said, but yes, God will straighten out a homosexual who becomes a Christian. Okay, so just like with anyone and anything that God does not accept, God accepts them as they are, and He does the work in them. So just like with anyone, the homosexual becomes a born-again Christian, God accepts them as they are, and then He goes about changing them. What I do not understand is why some Christians, they do seem to sort of obsess about homosexuality, like it's the worst sin in the world. It is not the worst sin in the world, and just like any sin, God will straighten them out. God will straighten them out. When a person comes to Him, God will straighten out the Christian in time. Much love and God bless you all. So yes, that's a little bit of my libertarian stance, my kind of surprise at the way that people are trying to join states with religion to the extent they are, in an inconsistent way, and a little bit of what the Bible does say, and a bit of understanding of God's grace and His work in us, and that's how it's meant to be. I think that basically sums up what I've said. I hope you all have a good day. Much love and God bless. I will probably be doing another Wordcraft Assist video soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.